feels like deja vu all over again. I don't know about you guys, but welcome back. Got to fly this historic route again. We are going to be here at Las Vegas McCarran International Airport, flying down to San Diego, and flying from San Diego to San Francisco. There we go. There I am. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. And I know I'm a bit early, so it might take a little while for folks to get here, and that's okay because really all you're missing is the kind of the boring setup stuff. So I'm going to do that while folks sneak in. Happy Wednesday. Let's see. I'm going to need my glasses here. I took those off. Flaps 15 departure. We are going to be about 8,000 kilograms. Yeah, so right now we've got what? Much more, so we'll siphon a little off here. That's enough. Set those bugs. Get that taken care of. Come down here, set the trim, get that taken care of, and come on. I'm going to turn the ground power on, even though because we should be able to just pretty much hop in and rock and roll, but it is kind of nice to not. Jenny's down, or your battery's down, I should say. All right, I've got the flight plan in still from last night, so I hear you, ex-pilot. It's almost 2300. I'm thinking we'll be heading out of here within a half an hour. Latest, no ATC, so maybe it'll even be a little faster than that. Telling. All right. Can turn the galley power on. Packs can come on as well. Hop up here and do the emergency power. Packs, passenger signs. Window heat. Test of a few things that we can test up here in this area of the world. It's the microphone monitor. It's good there. Oh, it's going to say unarmed. That's right, until I get everything going here. That the looks good there, 2280, and we're squawking $2,000. It's the McCarran 6 departure, and so I should check my ATIS here. Last night we were departing to the north. It's kind of a fun little departure there, climbing up in a left-hand turn. Let's see what the winds are doing right now. Hey, Tuba Fight is here. Good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming back, man. Where are you, Las Vegas? Las Vegas. If I knew my alphabet, that would help. Yep, still departing runway 1 right, so that's perfect. So we will use the Goff's VOR as our initial vector here. 14.4, that's set, and we have 29 palms, 14.2 set in the backup. Set like so. I kind of like to have the 29 palms in nav 2, so I know when I'm picking it up, if you know what I mean, it'll show up here on nav or on the DME. Tuba Flight, what's going on? Oh, which terminal are we meeting? Well, I think I'm at the Bravo terminal. Yeah, I'm at Bravo, I think Bravo, what does it say there? Bravo 17 or something like that. Bravo 14, if you have that. I think this is the Fly Tampa scenery, but it's the one that I don't know. It's the second arm from the very north. So hop in, man. It's a quick one down to San Diego, and then from San Diego we're gonna head up to San Francisco. Here's what I'm using, by the way, for a flight plan. If you are curious, if you're flying slant whiskey, I'm flying slant whiskey right now, as you guys know. Yeah, you're probably happy I'm doing a flight that's not at 2 in the morning. All right, what do I need to do here? I need to get inside the cockpit. All right. Oh yeah, I was looking for altimeter settings as well here. Looks like the altimeter is 3014. Let's get that set once. Twice. Why am I not there? Okay, drawing a little bit of a blank. Where? Oh, there it is. Jeez Louise. One of the aircraft I fly has the backup altimeter right over here. It might be the 727. And the altitude checks about 2,200 feet. It's good. Initial speed, let's set that at let's go 220 on that initial speed. And heading will be its runway heading, which is 014. And we buzz all the way back around to 190. So what I'm going to do is set this to 190. I'll fly just by hand, probably. Nope, I take that back. It's 200. That's right. So you've got to climb out when you're above 2,600. So basically just a 400-foot climb. You make an immediate left-hand turn. I'm on up to 7,000, and then you get vectored, in our case, to Goffs. I really should have changed my verse of the day to the one that references his ways are not our ways and his plans are not our plans. But that's okay. This is a good one also. No temptation has seized you except what's common to man. The yoke is light. That would be another good verse for today. So anyway, that's all right. We'll talk more about that a little bit as we get going. Actually, we won't talk about that. That's why I'm flying, is to kind of take my mind off of some of these things. Back to the checklist. EPR should be, let's just confirm here, it's a 215. Just need to confirm that that's what's set. That's what we're going to be shooting for as we climb out of here. I don't know why that's warning me. What's going on? Oh, I do know what's going on. No, good. We're good. Everything's fine. We're fine. Trim is set. Altitude. Again, since we are not controlled, we're going to climb ourselves straight up to 320. This departure says that the altitude is determined by the departure controller. So that happens to be us. So we're going to go right on up. And I'm going to
grounded cockpit, show me where you want to go.
We're going to get him going. And we're going to get the APU started. Hold on to that. You'll see the light. There you go. Crank is coming up, and then you'll see the exhaust temperature rising. When it gets up here between 6 and 7, it stabilizes a little bit. That's when we can trip this here generator switch, and then basically that takes us from ground power to APU. Tuba flight, happy Wednesday. Ben, I hope things are well with you in your world. I don't think I gave you a right proper welcome tonight. Skull. And Tuba flight, I don't know if you noticed this, but
okay, all doors, hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Did adjust your welcome message there to more match up with what the junior first officer refers to as tuba fight. It's lovingly modified, I might add. And oh, the other thing I should tell you is, I made you a mod. Is that okay? Are you all right being a mod on my channel? I did it the other day just to test out a couple things. Well, you weren't able to share a link, and so if you don't want to be a mod, message me privately, and I'll take you off of that. But actually, I'd be honored if you would be a mod on my channel. So either way, it's win-win.
So connected, bypass
It's
pin
a
inserted.
resounding
Release the parking
okay.
brake.
I was sort of hoping more for a, yeah, man, I'd love to. That sounds awesome, dude. But hey, I'll take it. All right, APU power is established, and can go ahead and disconnect. Ben, come on. Don't let me guilt you into saying stuff like that. All right, so we're on now on APU power, and yeah, heck, we're ready to push. I think. Kind of doing an abbreviated. Let's not do that. Let's do this.
Starting pushback. Go ahead, start the engines.
Our pack's coming off to get the aft fuel pumps going here. I missed about 15 steps on the checklist last time, so I'm hoping to do slightly better. 14 is my goal. There's that. We do have a starter valve. Hopefully we've got a little N2. Yes, we do. For those of you in the chat that do not know Mr. Tuba Flight, please go over and give him a follow. And let's give some appreciation to the man who'll stay up till 4 in the morning to join me on a flight down to Key West when he had absolutely no reason to, but can't tell you how much that meant to me, Ben. I'm flying the Tupolev CSL again. Oh god darn it. Well, it's a tri-jet, so at least that's something. As long as they have the correct number of engines, I'll take that. So Tuba, we're doing tomorrow, by the way. Tune in. We're going Gatwick down to Innsbruck in the Level Up 737, and I'm doing a little gift card giveaway, man. So make sure you're there, and should be a lot of fun. My first time streaming the Level Up on stream. Is that redundant? Is that from the Department of Redundancy Department? By the way, lights out, so that's good. But very excited about that. Really hoping that we have a little bit of ATC, but I also understand it's literally 1 in the morning local time on a Thursday, so I'm not expecting Gatwick to be tower or control or radar or any of that stuff. And if we don't have that, that's cool as well. I'm going to set my time for daylight because, I mean, we're flying to freaking Innsbruck, right? We got to see the mountains. But it should be a lot of fun. Really, really excited. Looking forward to it. All right, there's that oil pressure
Operation complete. Set the parking brake.
switch that is extinguished.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, looking at percent RPM of N2. 20% is the magic number. You guys have watched me fly this plane enough, you know that. And then when the oil pressure, the low oil pressure light goes out, that means we have oil pressure, which is a good thing. Appreciate the pushback, and I should have been, beacon should have been on. Yeah, that's all I need. Probably could turn up a few panel lights here. Yeah, don't need to get
Fuel is
crazy with
disconnected.
anything
Bypass
just
pins
yet.
been removed. Hand signal on the right. She's all yours, Captain.
All right, thank you. Push back, dude. Couldn't have done it without you. That's done. Galley power back on. Packs back on. APU bleeds can come off at this time. Tuning the generators. Again, number 1 always is in pretty good shape, so we'll close that up. Number 2, it's kind of also in good shape. Man, 3 for 3. That never happens. We'll take it. APU off. Thank you for your service. 0 and landing altitude down. That's about right. And auto pack trip to normal. There we go. Yeah. Remember, go ahead at this point in time as well. Just turn on the rest of the fuel pumps on the hydraulic system B, and fuel temp looks good. We don't have to worry about that right now. And the other thing is actually another really gorgeous day, and no worry about icing. So I'm going to leave the fuel temp should be pretty good throughout, so we'll leave it alone. No extra fuel heat needed. So let's see if my track IR, how is it doing? So weird thing about my track IR is when I first engage it, it always goes back to the default profile. Now I have one saved, and then I have to come back in and make sure everything looks good. Yeah, it does. Okay, so let's, we're getting ready to taxi, so that can come on, that can come on, that can come on, RTO. And I think down here, arm the auto brakes. I need to make sure that my flappies are going where they're supposed to. Yeah, I think flaps 15. Trying to get this figured out. Yep, that looks good. I do like this track IR for a lot of reasons. I hope I get a little bit better at it. I know it's kind of awkward right now, but I think it's okay. It'll be okay. I guess the sign that you know that a tool is helpful is when you don't have it and you miss it, right? And I certainly am in that boat here. Okay. McCarran traffic. Western 816 is taxiing out to runway 1 right. Will be Charlie Delta McCarran. Like anybody cares which taxiways. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. I think that might be Tuba fight over there. He's probably got... Ben, you probably have the Challenger by now, don't you? Okay, we're going to head out here and I think if I go...
Here's Pentagon.
Oh, Pentagon's here. Ben, what's going on, dude? Rob, sorry, Rob. What's happening,
Las
man?
Vegas traffic, you have a 727 push off Bravo 22 McCarran.
Oh, so, hey, Tuba flight, I guess your CSL of a Tupolev is better than my CSL of a 737, but hey, glad to have you along. Pentagon, great to see you as well. Hold on here, my friend. Get set up here. Skull, brother. Happy Wednesday. Turn down. No. I lied. I totally lied. We're out here actually on. This is not Bravo, but this will get us there. This looks like whiskey, which is appropriate because we're slant whiskey. But we'll go whiskey out to Delta. And I just want you to be a little closer to the Vegas skyline. Going that way. On the left. Okay, one more. This is Zulu that we're crossing, by the way. Delta runs parallel to runway 1 right, which is where we're heading. So this is the Fly Tampa, Las Vegas, and buyer beware. And here's what I mean by that. First of all, I think the scenery itself and the airport and the city that comes with it, I think it looks really nice. However, it does not play nicely with ortho. And what I have had to do is I've had to disable my the ortho tile. There were some elevation issues, and so like the airport, like the taxiway would be here and the buildings would be up here and floating in space, and it was not good. So you're going to see default scenery on the departure. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to go get V-States, Nevada. I had this same problem in Iowa with vertical sims, eastern Cedar Rapids, eastern Iowa, and putting in his V-States helped. McCarran traffic, Western 816 is crossing 8 left on Delta. McCarran traffic. So I'm hoping that will also maybe that'll help out here, because I miss having the ortho. This is such a beautiful part of the world, and having default scenery seems now it just seems kind of pointless. Okay, before takeoff checklist here. Spawner needs to come on to some of this I can do now. TARA. Okay, that's there. Taxi lights, all this business will come on. Strobe, nav, that all looks good. I technically could turn off the taxi lights, I really don't need them, but. And then pitot heat, to get the pitot heat as well. It's that step last time. Stop here for a minute, gather ourselves, make sure we have everything ready to go. Brief this departure, and we'll be on our way. We have a 9,771 foot runway. It's an EPR 2.15 takeoff, flaps 15. If we don't have airspeed by the Whiskey taxiway, which is our second taxiway, we're going to go abort. Otherwise, we're going to rotate at 123. And if we have an engine issue at that point, we're going to just land straight ahead. We might even be able to make it over to Nellis Air Force Base. If we're able to get up above 3,200, then we'll just continue north and sort the issue out and come back to McCarran to land. If it's a normal departure, though, we're going to climb up as soon as we get over 2,800. We're going to make a left-hand turn to 200, and when able, we're going to track direct to the Goff's VOR, which is 1440, which we have set. You guys good with that? There'll be a test later on. Tuba Flight was flying the Challenger earlier. I knew it. Pentagon, thanks for stopping by again. Yep, things are not better today, buddy. But life goes on, right? And you got to just do some things that make you. Well, I'm in the phase of let's try to escape reality for a little bit here, and then we'll deal with it. Air traffic, Western 816 is departing runway 1 right. We'll be making a left-hand downwind departure. McCarran traffic. It's clear. Yeah, Pentagon, it's gonna be, it'll be a rough stretch here for next little bit, to be sure. But you know, we'll get through it, right?
McCarran traffic, you have a Western 727 cross, 27 right on Delta, taxi via Delta to Mall Point, runway 1 right, Las Vegas.
I'm really bummed that I can't see the Tuba's Western Airlines livery. Doggone it. That's sweet. Whoops. Okay, here we go, boys and girls. And takeoff power is set. Check.
McCarran traffic, Western 2138, line up and wait, runway 1 right, Las Vegas.
B1, rotate.
How's the radius indicating gear coming up? Flaps 5. There's 2,600. We'll start that turn. 200 is what we're looking for. Sure no one's over there. Yeah, we're good. Good. Flaps 2. Hello, beautiful. Flaps up. Climbing like a
Hello, Sam.
bat out of you know what, but that's okay. Downwind Sim is here. Awesome. Ralph, hi buddy. Thanks for stopping by, my man. A little early, yeah. It's been a day, my friend, and so I ran home and went straight to the simulator. Yep, this Fly Tampa scenery does a really nice job with the downtown Las
McCarran
Vegas.
traffic, Western 2138, depart, runway 1 right, left downwind departure, Las Vegas.
Goal is to climb past 8,000, which we have. Just going to kind of keep the climb going here. We're going to build a little bit of airspeed, and I'm going to level out right here, wings level, I should say. It's pretty close. So get this going here, and I'll engage. I'm going to engage auto here early. Heading set. IAS mode is set and altitude select is set. So we would at this point in time be checking in. Well, we would have checked in a little while ago, and actually through 10,000 feet. I screwed this up last time, so let's do this. I need to bug up to 250. I need to turn off the landing and taxi lights. And again, we check in with Las Vegas departure, and it would sound like this: Las Vegas departure, pilot talk, pilot talk, pilot talk, and Las Vegas departure would say Western 816. ATC talk, ACT talk, ACT talk. Cleared direct GOFs are heading 160. Direct GOFs when able. Since we are picking up GOFs, we will tune it and there, and we'll go nav lock. and we'll do that. That's all there is to it. Now we're climbing in IAS mode. We're trying to run away. Tuba Flight's chasing us. That crazy English gentleman is chasing us in another 727, and I'm really bummed. I thought I had a 727 livery CSL, and I don't. For whatever reason, it is not working. I'm really, really bummed. All right, we're going to go to climb checklist now. And I need the continuous climb to be 92%. Right now you can see we're a little above that. By a little above, I mean a lot above, like red line. So we're going to pull this back to 92% or thereabouts. Come back here, make sure there's no big red lights happening. That looks great. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to do a test here, number one, and we forgot the fluorescent lights. Flicker, flicker, flicker. I love that. Love that. Favorite part of this plane. Wait a second. Why? Wait, what? What's going on? Why do I have low fuel pressure here? What's going on with my forward bumps? That's not good. I have fuel quantity here. What's going on? Okay, that's not good, you guys. So the aft pumps are working, but the forward pumps are not. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that. I don't know why that's not working, but I've got to aviate a little bit here first. Aviate, communicate, fueliate. Through 180. Set that. I don't know that took. Yep, our auto brakes need to come off, and I can stow the gear. 39 miles, so I can come back here and look at this and see what in the world is going on. Half pumps are working like a charm. What is going on here? Is there something up here I'm missing? All good. I mean, life is good up there. Lots of power. That's good. Those have to be closed. Those are on. I don't know that I've ever... Oh, now... Okay. Tuba Flight has the same problem. That's really strange. I wonder if I'm starting to think maybe it's because I have such limited fuel that maybe I don't have any fuel in my my forward tanks. That's the only thing that makes sense. Although my forward aft tanks should have also stayed lights out. You know how sometimes, like in the 737, you don't have anything in the or even in the like the MD-80, you don't have any fuel in that center tank, and so you have that low pressure light. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. We're going to turn that off, and that's working. All my gauges are working. I'm thinking it's just because I have such a small load of fuel that's why that's on. Everything else is working great, so I'm not too concerned about it. And the fact that Tuba has the same issue leads me to believe that that's probably the culprit. All right, get out here to Goffs, and then what? Turn on a 185. start heading towards the Chattanooga intersection. It's a 25-mile stretch. This is 29 Palms that we're hoping will come in just a little bit. And it's interesting, the 29 Palms BOR is the very last point of our departure here, the McCarran 6, and the very first part of our arrival into San Diego, the Barrett 5 arrival. So that's how short this flight is. I think I have an hour and 28 minutes. It's not that long. It's like 40 minutes. I don't know what I was thinking. And San Diego ground is online, so we'll at least talk to him, and then he'll help us out getting clearance for our next leg, so be all right. How are things at the Downwind Sim household there, my friend? Hopefully life is good. I waited to give you the outside view until we were off that default tile. But, I mean, you can see this landscape down here is so amazing that you don't want to have default landscape. One more flyby. Yeah. Awesome. Totally awesome. I may require an additional beverage here. I've noticed that my beverage has already expired. I'll have to refill things when we get down on the ground at San Diego. I don't really have a gate in mind at San Diego. I just thought I would kind of take something on that far west end there. Assuming we'll take up most of the runway coming in. All right. Nudge the power up just a little bit. We're still climbing at almost 1,500 feet a minute, which is pretty good for this plane as we get up over close to 300. I'll take that. Check out San Diego's ATIS just in case there's something crazy going on. Runway 27 localizer RNAV approach is in use, but it's just a gorgeous day there. There's a few clouds at 2,500 and scattered at 250, but otherwise looks really nice. Shoot the visual. If you get too close, you can practice your published hold without the FMC. Ugh. Don't want that. I'll brief that here in just a little bit. Let me get to the top of climb first. I think actually we blew through our localizer, didn't we? All right, heading select. Only about 9 miles past this, so that's not horrible. What did I say we need here? Ah, shoot, I closed the departure. Doggone it. 185. We overshot it. So let's set a heading here about 210. This is only a 51 nautical mile leg, and then you can see there's 29 Palms. So overall, it's a pretty short little jaunt. Little jaunty alouetter. pretty much going to get up to top of climb and then immediately start down. But you know, when SimBrief gives you a challenge like that, like a 41-minute flight, 320, all right, challenge accepted. There's 1,000 to go. Probably just stay in heading mode here, to be honest with you. I don't know how well we're going to get back on this track, and I don't want to go too crazy trying to intercept it and S-turning and all that mumbo jumbo. So we'll just stay in heading mode. I do this a lot with these aircraft, honestly. Like the DC-3 is classic for like really crazy corrections, course corrections, and banks a full, 45 degrees to try to grab the needle, and then it ends up going past it and comes back, and like it's a little swing set, and eventually it gets on the course. But don't want that, so we'll just again, we're only 30 more miles to go, and we'll make our turn towards 29 Palms. And there is 320. So let's check our cruise checklist. Fuel management, because we don't have that much. And we're about between 7.8 and 8.2 on the Mach. Currently we're at EPR at 203. I'm guessing we're going to be more like about $1.80. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it back to an EPR of 180, and we'll just kind of see what that does to our speed. There we go. We're on the needle now, so let's go ahead and just get ourselves pointed in that direction, and we'll check our Volanta top of cruise report. This is South America, right down there, San Diego. To add a VAT sim flight plan. There we are. Yep, you can see I missed that turn. Oops. So 29 Palms will be entryway into, and actually it kind of comes down more like this, and then El Cajon you kind of start coming in. But it'll be okay. Okay, Barrett 5. So 29 Palms would be a 179 off of 29 Palms for 37 miles. Then a right-hand turn. We've got to slow down to 210. Heading towards Julian, but we don't go right at Julian. We take a little bit of we cut the corner here. And that is tracking off of that son of a gun. I have to look at page 2 here. I don't know what I'm tracking. Am I tracking one of these outbound, or am I tracking something like Poggy down here inbound? If I'm being honest, what I'm probably going to do is tune in the localizer 110.9er, and when I get to about right here to Salton, probably just going to vector myself down here and intercept that sucker. Hey, Rob Valkyrie. Sorry you're late. You ordered Papa John's pizza. Scarfed down a whole large barbecue chicken and 9-piece brownie dessert and fell asleep. Now my belly hurts. That is a food coma, my friend. And well done. Well done, I might add. Skull. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Alright. Micro adjustment here. That's 51 actually, so I'm not going to micro adjust anything. We're going to go ahead See if we can just track direct 29 Palms. Yeah, 29 Palms. Somewhere in there. Oh, we're a little off already, so we're not going to be too particular on like what radial we're heading towards. Got 18 miles to get there, and then after 29 Palms, it's the Julian 1400 BOR that we're looking for. Set that in nav 2. This is an example of what I'm talking about as far as the lane like S turning and overcorrecting a little bit. Go. And key thing for us is that we're out of here off of 29 Palms at 179er. Rob, thanks for coming back, man. Appreciate it. Good being around you guys. It's been a heck of a day. In the sim for getting stuff. It's just still kind of not loving this course here. We must have a little bit of crosswind. This plane tends to struggle a bit with holding the proper course of a VOR if there's a little too much crosswind. So that might be what's going on. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, man. So my follow-up question. Oh, you did? You must have posted something about there. They were listed? Okay, cool. I did not see that one. I saw your initial message, but not the follow-up. So thank you, Rob. That's awesome, my dude. That is really, really cool. Okay, we're going to go down. We've got to go down to 10,000, so we need to lose... Here you go. It's a chance to use your no math emote here. We need to lose 22,000. 22 times 3 is 66. So at about 66 or 70 miles or so, that's when we need to start the descent. Let's go into heading mode here. So that means that we've got 37 to Momar and 14 is 51, and then 35 is, yeah, so all right, here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to track outbound off of 29 Palms right now on a 179. We're going to do that for 37 miles. As soon as we make this turn at 37 miles, we'll start down. Oh, Rob took the level up out, and it's a good little bird, isn't it, man? It is a fun aircraft. And I appreciate you sharing the info on that across the land. Yeah, I've been working on trying to get ortho cooked and sceneries installed and all that good stuff, and so that'll help a lot. Like at first I was like, I'll just put all those airports in because that looks fun, and then I'm like, I don't know. So so at the end of the day, downwind sim. We've got to start heading down when that says 37. We have to turn and head down. Comes the needle. That's good. We need that. We need that. Downwind sim, I flew this plane and made that emote just for that occasion, by the way. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I've been doing, Rob, is just the tile that has the airport. That's all I've been needing. So that's helped a lot as far as not having to burn up too much hard drive space, I guess. LMGT FY. I don't have any idea what that means. Probably means I'm not politically correct in some way, but yeah, that's just the way it is. 17 miles. We'll start the descent, and I am going to do an indicated air speed descent. This is the Momar intersection that we're coming up on, and we need to head out of there on at 220. Downwind Sim has shared some learning information. Thank you very much, Downwind Sim. Google that for you. I'm not in a learning mood, so I'll take a look at that sometime later. Fussy and cranky. Rob comes through in the clutch, man. I am gonna sip some Dr. Pepper once I get on the ground at San Diego. That's San Diego if you don't speak Spanish. I'm gonna grab me Mr. Dr. Pepper. Can you revoke your ascription? Sorry, Downwind Sim. It's a lifetime ascription for you, my friend. You've hitched yourself to a terrible, terrible wagon. 33, 34. I probably could go there now. Let's do that. Let's go heading mode and pull back on the power. I'm gonna try to bring the power back close to about 280, I think. Speed, I should say. Whoops, don't want to go full idle here, but we'll bring it down. This should now turn and track, hopefully, pretty close to that Julian VOR. Almost there. I think we can go indicated airspeed mode here, and we can flip over to Julian. Let's see how close we are. Did we make the turn? Not half bad. Not half bad. Okay, unfortunately, we're only on this track for 14 miles, so when we get to 25 miles out, we're gonna head for home. Got to tune in the San Diego localizer, which is 11:55. Oh, gal. Sharing something else. Baked spaghetti dinner might rescue you, Downwind Sim. Yeah, buddy. Panagon remembers when they used to advertise drinking heated Dr. Pepper in the cold. Yeah, man. Hey, Turnaburn's here. What's going on, Turnaburn? Good to see you, man. What I have discovered is I need a really good historic routes emote. And all right, time to turn yet again. So let's jump into heading mode. Let's come up here and let's make our turn. I'm gonna say about 200 for now. Get ourselves down here. Has the Moose Cup been retired until the next holiday season? Yes, that's a firm. Uplocker sharing a recipe for baked $1 million spaghetti. Very nice, my friend. You like San Diego? Is there any traffic right now? I don't really see a ton. Oh, and it looks like San Diego ground saw us coming, tuba flight, and got the heck out of there. There'll be some. There'll be some down there. There's always a little bit. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like four planes on the ground. Cool, man. Oh, that's what Downwind Sim says. That's what he's making. Ah, very nice. Very nice, my friend. 3021 is the altimeter, by the way, just in case you're wondering. And got a little ways yet. We're just going to track. We're vectoring ourselves here, guys, is what we're doing. And it's going to put us pretty close. I might even go 190 just to make sure we don't get too close. The approach course is a 275, so I can go ahead and set that. And we are almost, really, like almost on a downwind. So, you know what? I'm going to go back to 200. So I think I can close the gap just a little bit there. Bob's actually running up to Sheets in a bit to buy some Dr. Pepper. To try that hot recipe. Yeah, man. I remember that. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's almost impossible to have Dr. Pepper the wrong way. Being honest here. I'm gonna land. I'm coming in landing on the localizer runway 27. Turn and burn. Wind favors that right now, so that's what we're gonna try to do. So check of the winds here. Yeah, the winds are 290 at 9er. So that's $1 million slogan. You can use that, Rob. You have my permission. All right. Localizer 27. We'll be in good shape. We need to be down to 4,000, basically at the initial fix, which is O'Kane. I see a commercial. You heard that. You're clipping it. Nice. This is Melvin Leroy, and I approve this message. Hey, there we go. We've got a localizer coming in there, 41 miles out. No glide slope yet. That's okay. We're a ways yet. Sending at a leisurely 1,700. Unfortunately, I can't give you the downwind sim window view, but I can give you this view. I think we've went from ortho to regular tile here. Is this that tile that straddles Mexico? Is that why? This is yeah, default city USA right here. That's a bummer. Wonder what's going on here. I'll have to use a have to go down there with a different All right, approach checklists. Let's see here. Want radios, navs are set. A landing checklist, we're going to be flaps 30 and we're going to ref out at 122. Just about through 180, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in right now. 3021. Set and in the backup. This is a localizer approach, be flaps 30 approach. Initial fix is 4,000. The airport elevation is just about sea level. Localizer frequency is 110.9er. That is, excuse me. No, it is 110, 10-9er, where I got 111.55. There's a little bit of a contradiction here. I wonder what that's going to do to me. One chart says one thing, one chart says the other. All right. Listen to it. See if we get it. Oh, gal. Hang on for a second here. We're on heading mode, right? Okay, let's do that again. That was tracking. I was tracking the Julian VOR. I'm like, that doesn't match up. Dot, dot, dash, dot. Yep, that's the right one. All right, cool. That makes me feel better about life. That makes me feel better about life. All right, so that's tuned. We're down through 16,000. I'm gonna slowly pull the power back here, so we'll level out just slightly. I'm 28 miles out and I'm still super high. I might have to do a little. My gosh, I blew right through the localizer. I am way past, you guys. Holy moly. Okay, so time for a little left-hand 360. San Diego traffic, Western 816 is about 28 miles east of the field. And we're doing a left-hand 360 for altitude. And then we'll be inbound runway 27, San Diego. Yeah, so Tuba, if you're ahead of me, man, please feel free. I've got to get myself down here. I totally miscalculated. Oh,
San Diego
pilot
traffic,
math.
Western 2138 is just over Carroll on the Barrett 5 arrival for runway 27 San Diego.
Well, IFR, turn and burn, it's a localizer, so, yeah, I mean, pretty close. Actually, what I really want to do is just kind of get lined up, fly it visually. That's my, the beeps for the, for the localizer are Morse code. Yeah, let me show you what I'm looking at here. Turn and burn. So, two things. Number one, so here's what Navigraph shows me for the localizer frequency 110-9, the India Uniform Bravo Romeo, and here's that localizer. I don't know how well you can see it. I can't zoom anymore, but dot 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 dash dash dot 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 dash dot. So that confirmed it, and the reason why I did that is because when I looked here, this is what they gave me for the localizer was 110-9er. So I was like a little bit like, what the what? So, or I'm sorry, 111.55. But I think what I did was this is the localizer if you're coming in from the ocean side, if you're coming eastbound. So yeah, that's it. That's just a way to confirm. And really, if you're if you're really doing it, you should be doing it. You should be verifying all that stuff, right? Like the real pilots, they verify all that stuff, and that keeps you from tracking the wrong localizer. Yeah, glad I could teach you something there. Not all aircraft in X-plane will do that, by the way. Some of them, are not set up. That's the difference between like your Carinados and things like that, where they don't. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. Some of the Carinado ones do that. So,
Scrappy.
Pentagon, what are you doing, my man? Thanks for the gift description to turn and burn. Definitely need some more Diet Dr. Pepper there. 14 gift subs. My goodness gracious. Thank you, man. All right, so down we go. Our speed's getting to where we need it to be, and yeah, we're pretty much just like we're tracking the localizer, but I don't see it yet. So I'm feeling now less confident now that I've described what's going on. Like I'm feeling less confident about what I've told you being accurate. I mean, I know I picked up the localizer, but is it the right one? I think we're maybe just too far away here. So we'll keep on trucking. And if I start to see it visually here, I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just see it visually. You know, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I do actually see some runway lights. No, that might be building. Can't tell. There's lots of reflections here. All right. Well, we're going to just track toward the airfield here. And again, 4,000 is what we're looking for. We're heading in that general direction. There's the bay right there that you're looking for and all that good stuff, but I'm still a little bit high. Do I need one more 360 here? Maybe. I'm gonna take it. One more 360. That was horrible descent planning. Maybe it also was the fact that I was about 8,000 feet too high to begin with there. I don't know. Uh-oh. Crabtails.com. Rob is, I think, sharing more food-related items. There we have the localizer. So that'll help us a little bit here. But again, we need 4,000, guys. And no sense in being in a big hurry. We're below 10,000 feet, so I'm going to pull the speed back down to about 220. Oh, no, not food. Okay. I'm on an anti-link clicking campaign right now because I'm busy mismanaging my 727 there, so forgive me. I will get to it here though as soon as I can. Aviation related. Ah, very nice. All right, well, we'll be a little closer here, guys. To be sure. Yep, now, so at about 23 miles is when I sort of lose my localizer. So once we get all the way turned back around here, get a little closer, we'll pick that back up there. Rob ate too much. So many screw-ups are a lot of forced descents in sims. Yeah, I for sure am guilty of that, Turner Burn. Where like I'm not on profile, and I'm just like I'll just nose it down a little bit, or I'll really cut the power and try to drop it in there. Or the worst for me is that I fly enough bush planes that I'm like, well, I could probably front slip that, but you can't front slip a 747 very well. So anyway, it's always best to be patient. And I may still, I mean, I'm still at 8,000. I got 4,000 feet to burn here, and my initial fix is at 14.2. So yeah, I've got like in 10 miles, I need to lose 4,000 feet. That's no easy task. We're going to throw the boards out here and just make sure we get to where we should be. I'm going to purposely vector myself just a little north of the localizer so that I can come in and intercept it a little bit more smoothly. But yeah, here we are. Here we are again. We're down here somewhere, guys. roughly where we're at. And you know what? Let's do this. What the heck? Let's hand fly this bad boy. There's our localizer. So let's bring it around town.
San Diego traffic, Western 2138, final runway 27, I see the airport.
San Diego traffic, Western 816 is 20 miles, and inbound runway 27, West San Diego. All right, here we go. Again, looking for 4,000 at 14 DME there, so I'm getting closer, but I'm not there yet. At the same time, I'm trying to grab that localizer. I don't have the runway, although I have a pretty good idea of where it's at. There comes the localizer, so let's see if we can get on that in a semi-smooth manner. 5,700. I'm going to be just a little bit high, aren't I? Speed can start to come off a little bit here. And I can go flaps 5. Ooh, I actually think I'm a little fast for flaps 5. That's not good. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be 200 or less for flaps 5. Not good. All right. Now we're on the localizer. We are 1,000 to go. That's good. I do think I see the runway lights there, so we'll just kind of track in that general area, and hopefully the speed will bleed off here. Still have the boards out. Oh no, I don't. Why don't I? Thought I had the speed brakes out. I'm gonna have to check that on the ground. Maybe I don't have a. Maybe my settings aren't bound correctly. Okay. No. Worked out okay. We're just about 200 feet too high is all. I have to level out. Just try to get that speed under control just a little bit, guys.
Western 2138, clear of all runways, San Diego.
Alright, he's clear. I need to get the speed down close to 200 so I can toss in. I'm actually only flaps 2, so I was okay with my flaps. Okay, we're gonna go flaps 5. And there's the runway in sight. And excuse me in the chat for just a second here while I try to botch this approach. Go ahead and put a landing rate prediction in, by the way. That's what we're going to use for the giveaway tomorrow night. Pow, 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 pow. Little guy's going to be coming my way here in a couple of weekends, you guys. Go flaps. 15, gear coming down. San Diego traffic, Western 816, 7 mile final, runway 27, San Diego. And I need flaps 25. Fairly stable here, guys, but we're just a little bit high. Kind of left, or sorry, right of my localizer. Here comes the speed. That's nice. Oops. Alright, fully configured. Flaps are down, landing lights are on. If I can get lined up with the runway, that would be helpful. Speed is good right there. Thank you very much. You're down 3 green. aggressive on the glide slope right here. I don't need to be 1,500 feet a minute. Something more like around 7 would be nice. There comes some red on the pappies. It's more like it.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. Sink rate. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
I'd over flared it just a little bit. But we're down. Let's fly the nose down. Bursers are armed. And the nose is down and engaged. Not too bad. A little bit right of center, but in the touchdown zone. We'll take that. There's 80 knots. Bursers disengaged.
Hi, Black Fox.
Hey, Black Fox is here. Mike, how are you? Good to have search and rescue in the house, as always. Appreciate that, buddy. Are disarmed. Yeah, we'll just kind of come in here. There, it looks like tuba maybe is there.
Welcome to Pop Culture.
There you go. Traffic, Western 816
job.
is clear of runway 27, San Diego. Thank you. Thank you for that, guys. I appreciate that. That was all right. I'll take that. Especially after my 737 debacle the other day. Holy moly. If you guys were around for that, that was as close as I've come to cartwheeling an airplane in a really, really long time. It was a bouncer and actually a wing strike. It's really, really ugly. So that was much better.
Where's the spoon? Aha! Aha!
I love that clip. Love that clip. All right, we're coming in, looking good here. We're gonna park, do a quick turnaround, and in fact, it's so quick I don't even think I'm turning the engines off here. That's close enough. We'll set the parking brake. We will do the old hot refuel, which is, yeah, not by the book. But let me pull up the sim brief information. Oh, wait a second. Let me stop. Turn and burn. I love the AstroTurf at this airport. Yeah. What is the historic flight data? So this is a 1973 flight route, Mr. Black Fox, flown in the Western Airlines livery 727, Las Vegas to San Diego, which again is San Diego if you don't speak Spanish, and then up to San Francisco, which is San Francisco if you don't speak Spanish. What's the landing rate, you might ask? I don't know. What do you think? Nobody made a guess. That's pretty good. That's got to be about 250, I'd say, right? Somewhere in there, would you say? Just did a 3-point. That's a good bush landing, though. Let's review it. What was it? I'm thinking, I'm going to guess myself about 2.25. Yeah, 183. A $1.94 on the G-force there. That's a little high, but landing speed was a little bit slow. Yeah, I kind of just dropped like a rock there. Oh, two of you did guess. I'm sorry. Let me look. Oh, yeah. So Rob Valker, you would be the winner of the if this was tomorrow, you'd be the winner of the gift card there, my friend. Okay. I need to do two things. Number one, I need to go refill my beverage. Number two, I need to slap in a fresh flight plan. And so let me do this while What's the historic reason for this? And there really isn't one, to be honest with you. Do this in the meantime. While I am away, I'm going to steal an idea from my friend QF Music, who has this awesome idea of she shows the replay while she's wrapping up her stream. So let's do this and enjoy the replay while I'm away. Talk to you in a second. Tuba Flight has himself a route, it looks like. Very nice, very nice. Get out of that and go back in here. Let me see how close that is to what I'm thinking, but I'm guessing it's probably very close to what I was looking at here. Yeah, looks like it's Looks like it's a match, my friend. Paste mine in there. We'll do a side-by-side comparison. Oh, I've got a little bit. I guess I'm going to Paradise, and you're going to go over LAX. But I think for the most part, yeah, you're going out there on the San Marcos deal. That's fine. So yeah, that'll be good. Either way, I mean, let's mess with them a little bit. Oh, we got San Diego ground coming online also. Very good. So we can go San Diego to San Francisco. SimBrief tells me that my alternate is going to be Santa Monica. Is that SMF? Is that Santa Monica? And if it takes us 20 minutes to get out of here, I'm going to be mad. So we're gonna say whoops 000040. Yeah, I don't think it'll take us that long. This is going to be hour 16, and they would like us at 360. That's what SimBrief would like us at. So challenge accepted. On our nav, okay, that looks good. We'll file that, and let's go do the hot refuel. Bad pilot being bad right here. I don't want that. I want this. I need 10,000 and 500, 10.5 in the fuel tanks. It'll be interesting to see if my these guys now. Yeah, that was the problem. I just didn't have any fuel in the in those forward boost pumps in the center fuel tanks. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Rob's going for number 2. Oh, he's going number 2. Too much info, Robert. Jeez. Holy cow. Love that guy. Love that guy. Okay, let's all this stuff needs to get turned up here now because, my friends, we are going to be probably getting some pretty nice night lighting here. Kind of, it's that afternoon glow here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and I almost forgot, there's another fluorescent light. I keep forgetting about this. It's that going. Ah, I love it. Okay, here we go. Ground's had enough time to digest our flight plan, don't you think? 2390. Oh, he just shot us a PDC. Okay. He's liking our route. Sounds good. Climb via SID and 360 after 5 minutes, and we have a squawk code of 5770. Okay, perfect. Everything else up here is set as planned. All this stuff, I should really have the off right now.
Almost 1348, squawk my Charlie.
Okay.
I have a squawking mode Charlie currently for 1348.
Bro, just check your pilot client then.
Almost 1348, squawk my Charlie.
I think
show a squawking Charlie as of now, so we're not sure what's going on for 1348.
Roger that, I just updated on my screen. Southwest 1348.
Sacramento.
You can taxi terminate 27 by Bravo.
27 by Bravo, thanks. 1348.
Okay. Alright, let's put that departure in there. This one is, this is a fun departure, guys. I like this departure. Pebble 6. Do all kinds of fun things here. I'll show it to you here. You've seen it. You've seen it.
Frontier
behind the southwest understudy, taxi 27 by Bravo.
Yeah, here it is. Here it is. So we're out of here. We make a fairly immediate right turn, 293. Yeah, climbing right-hand turn off of the runway there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the Oceanside VOR in with the 170 radial. That's going to let us know when it's time to turn 318. Hopefully what that'll do is intercept us off of Mission Bay 293, which will take us out here to the Meldy intersection. And the important thing there is we need to be above 14,000. At that point, when that radial, that 293 radial comes in, we'll keep going out here to 39 DME to Pebble. And then we are going up here to Paradise. Is that what wait, are we doing Paradise? Yeah, PDZ Paradise. So we'll head head up here on we'll grab this 184 outbound off of Paradise 112.2. So that's what we're doing. It'll be busy, so I probably won't be super attentive in the chat just for a couple of minutes, but you know why. Know why. Push back, dude. I need you.
Ground to cockpit, show me where you want to go.
This way.
Ground to cockpit, toes driving up.
All right. So Mission Bay 1780 set. Oceanside 1530 set. 293 radial set, and then this one needs to be 170. Oops, need to reset my trim. Whoops, 170. Okay, beautiful.
All doors hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Speaking of, let's we got new fuel, so we've got new takeoff bugs here. I think flaps 15 is still going to work for us. And set that up there. Okay, cool. That's good there. That's good there.
Towers offline, monitor Unicom 122.8 windscom.
So I'm going to call him for taxi. That does not say call for push and start. Give me just a moment.
3014. 3014, thank you. Southwest 1348.
Delicate Dr. Pepper pouring into the ale horn. Almost guarantee that I'll over-fizz it. I think we're okay. There we go. We'll be ready. Okay, push back.
Starting pushback.
Make sure we're clear of everything here. I think we are. Yeah, we're good there. Galley power off. Oh gosh, I don't have to worry about that. I already got the engine started. What am I doing? That's why we did that there. Genius. I think this is a Mr. X version of this airport. Pretty nice little freeware. And San Francisco, I think, is also Mr. X.
Am I allowed to taxi?
Yes, squawk mode Charlie.
How'd the landing look at replay, by the way? Did I do all right? So this Black Fox is saying, okay, so not like the other historic flights we saw you do. Yeah, so this doesn't have like a major theme like that mail run that I found that I did across Canada. No, this is just a flight that I picked out at departedflights.com. That was kind of like a Western, themed deal, but yeah, no major themes like that, Black Box. I need to find another one of those. That was a lot of fun to do. It really was.
Operation complete. Set the parking brake.
Okay, brakes are set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And flaps 15 we said, correct? 2, 5, 15. All right, beautiful. And oh, I was going to check on my, oh, there we go. My speed brake is working. Wasn't though. Yeah, weird. We'll cut him loose. And everything is set, you guys. Again, climbing right-hand turn. $293. I guess I could set that. That's indicating.
Door disconnected. Bypass pin's been removed. Hand signal on the right. She's all yours, Captain.
318 is what I want. Alright, so there's 310, 15 right there, 16, 17, 18 roughly, right there. That'll be good. Alright. Taxi chart out here on the old knee board, as it were. Lindbergh ground, Western 816, Terminal 1 ready for taxi.
Western 816, you can text runway 27 via Bravo.
27 via Bravo, Western 816. Taxis and turnoffs are on.
And Western 816, is that a Frontier in the way?
Looks like he's on the move. We'll just kind of hold back until we see he's cleared. Western 816, but it looks like he's rolling.
How's that? Frontier 552, squawk 5722.
Squawk 7522, Frontier 552.
Negative 5722.
5722, correct.
It's starting to get really pretty down here with all those lights coming on. Love it. What a gorgeous little area. Only been here once in real life. I was in 5th grade. I came down here. Well, and now he kind of is in the way. Right in the way. Alright, well, we'll just hang tight. Give him a minute here.
Frontier 552, I think we are ready for taxi. Do I have my taxi route?
What?
Wants his taxi route.
What's my taxi route?
27 via Bravo, like I said before.
27 Bravo.
Ah, that's good. Diet Dr. Pepper. You diet Dr. Pepper. Okay. Before taxi lights on, runway turn off, lights off, auto brake needs to go to RTO. Go ahead and do all that stuff while we're kind of hanging tight here. Landing lights, strobies, or sorry, no. Weather radar is on. Flaps are set. And there he goes. All right, anybody coming out of the way? No, we're good. Obviously, we've got a guy that's maybe a little bit newer or potentially has a new aircraft. I mean, we've all been there, right? I don't mind hanging tight. I'm in no hurry. But I am starting to smell some dinner upstairs, so it'll be interesting to see how my willpower holds out. the other day. You guys knew I had to shut my webcam down because I was munching and munching. Ah, how I love the swizzle stick logo, or the swizzle stick livery, I should say.
Lindbergh ground Western 2138, ready for taxi.
Western 2138 behind the company 727 taxi runway 27 Bravo.
Behind the company 727 taxi runway 27 via Bravo, Western 2130.
It's good to have you flying with me, Ben. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for everybody coming out,
Frontier 552, wind
watching the stream on an off day. I know you have a lot of choices on a Wednesday, so I appreciate you stopping by. Ooh, inbound 7-4. Cool, man. We'll probably have to wait for him. That's okay. I want to make sure I have everything just right for this this departure. Things happen in a big hurry.
There's both are offline. Just go to Unicom. There's a traffic within 10 miles of the runway. Bruh.
You'll get it, youngster. You'll get it. Hang in there.
Fixie.
There's Brett. Good fixins, Leon Hammer himself. Good to see you, man. Duchess of the Skies.
Western
Maybe.
16, behind the Frontier, you can go over to Unicom. There's winds 300 at 11, gusting to 16 knots. There's a heavy on a 10-mile liner for runway 27.
Alright, Western 816. We're going to go over to Unicom. And we have time to get out in front of this guy, you think?
You could probably just take Delta onto the runway, honestly.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think we missed that. So we'll go ahead and just wait for the Frontier here, and we're not in any hurry. So appreciate the ATC and over to Unicom.
See you, man.
Oh, there's Delta. Yeah, we'll let him go. I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, sounds good. He's probably communicated with the incoming and Limburg traffic. Western 816 is holding short runway 27, departing traffic, and understand we have inbound 747 to Limburg. Okay, we'll let him go here and kind of wait and see what that traffic looks like, or sounds like, I guess. Yeah, she's really something, right, Brett? I mean, right? I mean, come on. How could they have gotten rid of this old fuel guzzler? So you know you're supposed to give what? Is it 3 minutes in between departures for wake turbulence? So by the time I do that, that guy's going to be maybe 5 mile final. Comes Tuba. It's a great shot right there. Doggone great shot. Love that. Love that. Alright, get going there, young fella. There he goes. There he goes. Wonder if Volante shows the traffic coming in, how far out he is. Thank you. See anybody, but that doesn't mean anything. Lindbergh traffic. Western 816 is departing runway 27. Lindbergh traffic. I'm not hearing any radio calls, so I think we're safe to rock and roll. Stroby McStrobes are on. Yeah, I think we're ready. All right, this is a 215 EPR flaps 15 takeoff. Now have airspeed by the second taxiway will go rejected, and we'll make a left-hand turn off the runway. If we have engine troubles after rotate, we're going to make an immediate right-hand turn, try to come back over the land, get up above 4,000 feet, sort it out in the air, and come back probably to LAX. All right, here we go. Takeoff power set. Speed's alive. And checked.
B1, rotate.
Positive rate. Gear coming up. Make that turn. 293. About there. See you later, Lindbergh. Laps 5. Just kind of hand fly this for now. We need to be above 14,000 at our intersection. Laps coming up. About 220 would be pretty good here. So we're keeping an eyeball now. Again, we want to watch when this radial comes down and centers, and we're going to turn to that intercept course, and you can see we're tracking the San Marcos outbound right now. Is it San Marcos? I'm trying to remember. The sorry, Mission Bay outbound. This is Oceanside over here. But as soon as we have that guy centered up, heading bug is set for 318, which will put us on that intercept course, and life is good. Continual climb power, we'll go ahead and back that off, 92%. Go. Lap is our uppers. Stow it. Not doing too bad. Like about 220 on the power if I could, but we're just hand flying away here, guys. Pitching for speed. Hold that heading. Looking at that. Looking at that needle over there. Should be coming up here pretty soon. Probably have time for one quick sip of Diet Dr. Pepper. Yep, I'm not hearing that guy either, Tuba Flight, so I don't know where he's at. Maybe he disconnected. So, he's not talking to us. Not talking to you guys. Hi, dear. Not right this second, no. Okay. There comes our localizer. So as soon as we have that, what I'm going to do is come down here and pop us into heading mode, and then also into IAS mode. It's probably close enough. Heading select, altitude select, IAS mode. Okay. And really at this point I should go ahead and bug up to 250. Maybe a little bit late on that, but now we're okay. We're okay. Probably flying Microsoft Flight Sim had a crashed desktop on final. Yeah, maybe so. Rob, it does look nice, doesn't it? Like this neck of the woods. Still have my landing lights on, don't I? Alright, a couple things to clean up here. One's auto brakes, external lights, and one thing I didn't do is I did not change my pressurization to ground. So when we open that door, well, first of all, I probably didn't get the doggone door open, but everybody's ears were popping on the way down. Or as soon as we open up the door, they're like, aha! I have forgotten what we filed as our cruise altitude, 360. Yeah, I think San Francisco's like 50 feet or something like that. All right. Well, we appreciate San Diego Brown for being online. That's nice. There's we're through 180, so let's set the baro to standard. And I blew through my localizer there, guys. Doggone it. See, like I said, it's a busy departure. As opposed to trying to crazily grab it, though, I'm just going to kind of keep flying here. When I get to 39, I'm going to head north towards Paradise, which is 112.2. So I'll go ahead and set that right now. We're a little off right now. Not a big event, not a bunch of ATC, not a big deal. Basically flying, as you can see, parallel to the Mission Bay 293 radial. So we're off by probably about 10 miles. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We did manage to make Meldy, which was 30 miles out. We were above 14,000, so that was good. I think we did everything else pretty well. Okay. Just looking at the charts here. 39, so we've got 8 miles to go. And then we turn where's 0 reciprocal of 184. I'm drawing a blank. 364 004. north of bound. In fact, I'll put that in my needle here. And we're just about there, so let's go ahead and start making that turn. Probably overshot it, but that's okay. 112.2 Paradise. Yep, that's our boy. And oh, actually not too bad. Good enough, good a time as any to go over to Navloke. Just let it fly. Flaps are up here stowed, lights are off. We are through 180 and a barrel set to standard. We are continue a climb of 92%. Looks good. Everything is good. Auto brake is off. Seatbelt signs. Never did really turn the seatbelt signs off. I guess I could do that. As is custom here if you want to move about the cockpit. Alright, so we are inbound 43 nautical miles. And then from Paradise we're going to pick up 306 outbound to towards the Lando intersection. Jump over to Avenel. Avenel is 117.1. That in there, be ready to go. Reset that turn also. 06. Out there. Okay. Looking good, looking good. How's everybody doing in the back there? Wish I could go back to the downwind sim seat and check on things, but as you guys know, this does not have an interior, a passenger cabin modeled, so out of luck. Why does it still look like I have my landing lights on? Off. Oh, runway turnoff lights were still on. Durr. Other than that, we're gold. Oh man, I tell you what. I am looking at this couple things here. We've got cross the land westbound. Let me pull this up, you guys, because this will be good for us to look at. I am planning on participating in this year, and so here are the voting results. Very cool. So it's westbound, so it's going from this upper set of aircraft. Oh, you know what? I guess I shouldn't say that. I better check, because I guess I better check. But here we go. We've got Dubai International, Queen Aliyah International, Kuwait, King Abdulaziz, Sharm el Sheikh. Yeah, so I think those are the departure airfields. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, if you're in the chat still. And then down here, Flugenfons, Joseph Straub, and Vienna. So we have Brussels, we have Geneva, and Malaga Costa del Sol, and Riga International. So Tuba's going to depart Queen Alia. No idea where you're going to yet. So yeah, these must be the departures. So what I've been doing here, just a little at a time, is trying to set these airports up and just get the scenery looking like it should be and all that good stuff. And then I've also been flying a variety of aircraft. I don't know which one yet. I'm gonna try to pick something that obviously I'm comfortable with. I think most likely right now I'm leaning kind of towards the 747 or maybe the A300. I can't. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. A lot of great choices. This would be an awesome choice of aircraft, but I just don't know if it has the range. But one of the reasons I picked up the 747 was for events just like this. So that's probably what I'll opt for. 360, I think is what I've had here. And we're working a little bit, aren't we? Okay, here we go. Oh, did we blow through? I think we blew through our. Man, oh man! I tell you what, I've got to pay attention. I am not doing a good job. So that is an outbound 306. Yeah, let's see how far past I went. That's been the common theme so far. Oh, maybe I'm not quite past yet. Pardon me. Okay, we'll just I actually turned a little too soon there. I thought that was counting up on me. I don't know what I was thinking, but we'll turn and kind of just cut the edge off there. We'll make up for lost time, right? So, all right then. So what I need to do here as I'm climbing out is I need to do a little bit of a scenery search, my friends. So I don't know if I have any of these yet. Of course, it'd be nice if we could find a freeware version of everything. You know how that goes. But so here's Dubai. Let's see. So Dubai, there is looks like a payware version here. X Aviation. Let's see what this guy looks like. Trainer plane for fires. Okay. You know, one thing that I kind of look for in payware is the custom, obviously the custom buildings and colors, but I also like this kind of signage. Like I feel like it should have all kinds of custom signs and stuff. That's pretty. Okay, so there's Dubai. Alright. That looks interesting. But I think there's also a freeware one here. There's improved. Oh, hey. Improved Dubai. Interesting, some of the roadways and stuff around. Some of the little details. Must have done some work with the ramp texturing. Oh, there's a little custom sign work there. So those shots don't look too good. That's submitted only a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. So All right. Well, there's an option for that one. Again, I don't know which one I'll fly out of myself, but we'll just kind of start looking here. Anybody have any suggestions? I'm not opposed to going with the Payware airport. You know, it's a kind of a special occasion, right? I'm not opposed to dropping a little bit of scratch, you know, on something as long as it's from a reputable scenery developer. I'm going to get up here. I'm a little worried about missing my radio, but it's not even budging, so I think maybe I'm all right. We're supposed to track this guy outbound. 122 miles. Okay, so yeah, we've got a ways yet, and we are picking up. Wait, is that Avenel 17-1? Yeah, we are picking up Avenel also. So, oh wait a second, I must not have my numbers right here. No, I don't. 39 and 46, so 85 miles. Okay, so we have a little bit of time yet. All right, what else are we looking for here? The Queen Alia. It's the one that Tuba Flight's gonna take off from, so I better check that out. There's one at the store here. Let's see. What do they want? 21 bucks, huh? That's interesting texture. Time to go work on that parking lot a little bit there, guys. Come on. What are you doing? Do you have this Payware scenery there, Tuba Flight? Proud of their parking lot. That's pretty. Next terminal area. That's kind of a cool little roundabout. It's not really showing me a whole lot else here. Okay, yeah, not making up much headway here. Let's spin it out just a little bit. And we're 360, so again, about 180 on the EPR has served us pretty well. We were getting a little quick on that last leg, but that's all right. We'll just kind of go right in there and see how that shakes out. TAI Models. I have not heard of those guys. There is a Forums one here, though. What's the Forums one look like? Custom tower, maybe there. Ramp area looks kind of nice. So, jetways are your custom. Might be wed. There's a custom building. Cool. Yeah, some signage. That's nice. That looks like a solid freeware airport right there. Some ortho in there, you know, you're in business. Done their version of the roundabout also. Cool. Okay, well, we've got options, my friends. We've got options. AnyBuild's just released an OJAI. No kidding. AnyBuilds, you rascals. Let's go check out AnyBuilds. Scenery. Who is it though? Any scenes? Was it actually made by AnyBuilds or one of the people that they are? Must be one of the developers that they're supporting, huh? Do you think? because this is from any scene. Boundless. Gesture. This isn't it. If I can search for it. Yeah, I can. Oh, it is any scene? Okay. So I see Queenstown. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't have the right. I don't. Oh, let's see. One scenery for X-plane. What am I doing over here? Oh, I went through my localizer. Dirty dog. I really need to either fly or flight plan, don't I? Look, guys. Just a little something about me is when things get a little squirrely. Like I have legit ADHD, and I cannot focus for more than 5 seconds on anything, especially when things, like I say, get a little bit sideways in real life. So that's what you're experiencing right now, the wonder. And oh, there we go. Tuba's found it for me. See, I couldn't even finish my thought right there. Oh, so this is what I was looking at then. It's the same one I was looking at. Oh, that's all scuffed up. I like that. All oil stained and businessy there. Oh, that's wicked, man. Okay, so, if I may add, or I may ask, like $20, huh? What is the draw, I guess, for you to this scenery there? I mean, is there some significance that has you departing from there? So, Air Police inbound. So, I'm sorry, Mr. Fox. I'm unarmed. Must be nice to have a fireplace in your cockpit. Yeah, that thing, it comes in handy. That's therapy, brother. That's therapy. So I have you can see the rocking chair that's in front of it right there. I don't know how well you can see that. That's a World War I era rocking chair from Yugoslavia. Just a recent release and across the land airport. So, cool, man. Well, Tuba flight, if you're flying out of there, I'm flying out of there. So I've got half of my route planned right now. I'm heading out of from Queen Alia, whatever airport there. So we have an early look. I didn't see this. We have an early look. Rotate MD-11, and yeah. Hold my breath for that one, although I'd love to have it. Defective Crayon's been up putzing around in that SR-22 again. And then I finally have a chance to look at this FlyJohn link that Rob Valkyrie shared. So it looks like a little weight and balance chart. Okay, cool. VFR flight planning. Nice. Thank you, my friend. We'll check out that and see what I can incorporate that into. That's nice. I did also, by the way, I opened up the crab tails, and this is what that one was. Some mountain flying. You guys probably already looked at this, but it's like a little blog here. Livermore to Auburn and Canyon Yak, Donner Pass. Kind of cool, man. It's awesome. Looks like a nice route. A couple different ones. Boy, this is a wonderful area to fly. Done a lot of work down here, haven't we, guys? Cool. I look forward to taking a closer look at that one there as well. There. my friend. Thank you for sharing that. Right now, you guys are, without a doubt, my distraction, and I can't tell you how much that means. What did I say? We were going to go out here? Go out here 39 plus 85. 122, 120, no, 104. No, golly. Oh, sorry. There's a 85 from the VOR, 85 from Paradise. Okay, so we're actually close. And then we're going to turn on a 112. No, a 283. miles, 283 on the outbound. Okay, cool. That I can do. Let's do it right now. We're gonna be too far here if we don't. Probably went a little past it anyway. That's okay. This is a 112-mile leg, so we've got a ways to get caught back up here. And wow, are we getting some sunset views here? Holy cow, hopefully you guys are enjoying that. Just that beautiful late evening, almost into my favorite time as a photographer. This is a great time called the golden hour, but I prefer the blue hour. I love shooting in the blue hour. Super challenging time to fly. The blue hour comes right after the golden hour, and it's when well, you can see it a little bit here, but it's when the sky has that midnight blue, not quite all dark yet. There's a math question? Well, hey, I got something for you there, Foxy. I got a little something for you here, my man. Yeah, new emote. A new emote for you, brother. Enjoy. Blue Fox time. I see what you did there, Michael. Yes, sir. That's true. That is true. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, so tuba flight. Where are we flying to then, or what are we going to request, or do you just sign up for a slot and you just kind of get what you get? How does that work? I know with across the pond, kind of get to request your departure and arrival airports. What? I think I screwed up, guys. I think I majorly screwed up. I did. I totally screwed up, guys. Hang on. Stand by. I don't know what caught my eye, but I should not have been going southwest. There's not any part of this route that goes southwest. So I'm going to do this. We're going to switch over to Avenel, and I'm just going to tune in direct Avenel right now, and we're just going to add it to our list of VORs that we missed. Yeah, what's the check the Discord. Okay, gotcha, man. Let's coordinate a little bit, man. I'd like to be fun to fly, back-to-back time slots or something, and be awesome. It'd be great to have a guy that knew his way around. I'll ignore that one. Okay. Yeah, Rob, you down? Are we gonna all depart from the Queen Ali, Queen Amman, the Amman Queen Alia Airport? You in? Second one's the one we want. Okay. Roger that. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. We'll get you in on this. There we go. So there's what we're thinking on the Royal Jordanian A310. So that means one of two things. I need to find a Royal Jordanian livery for one of my aircraft. What I have for the Queen of the Skies. Surely I've got something there. Now the next question I guess would be time of day. Like, Rob, this is one you had to get up pretty early to hit this one, right? Like United States time. Like you were rolling at like 5 a.m., weren't you? I mean, it was something crazy like that. Which I have a problem with it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But it's on a Saturday or something, if I recall. I have very few details in my head. Sense another math question coming up. All right, well, take a look. While I'm flying, take a look at, well, I guess they don't have the slots available yet. It's not, those don't come open until the 1st of February. Yeah, get the compass. Make it a slide ruler, please, not just any old regular ruler. Black Fox. Okay. All right. Well, we're semi on track here. We're heading to Avenel, and then we're going to head from Avenel over to Big Sur, which is 114.0. So let's stay ahead of the aircraft. Haven't really stayed ahead of the aircraft at any point tonight, so I don't know. It took us 2 360s to make it down. Here's our flight so far, guys. Yep, here's how we were coming in from San Diego. Flew down here, looking pretty good, look good. Oh crap, we're too high. And 360 ought to do or 270 ought to do the trick. Nope, still too high. And one more 360. Nope, still too high. Yeah, we did manage to get it down though without too much difficulty. And a sub 200 landing, so I can live with that. And now here we are on our way here, just about to Avenel, and then over here to Big Sur's out here somewhere. It really hasn't picked up for some reason. Hasn't picked up that part of the flight plan, but once we get to Avenel, we'll brief the arrival and start to make our way in there. Rob is oh, you're out of the race because of a CTD? Ah, rascal flats. Ben, I'm so sorry. Thank you though. It was great to fly with you, at least to San Diego, and hang out with you again, and appreciate it, man. Like I said, I know it's late. It's 1 in the morning, your time. So appreciate you being with me. Here's Geneva from the org. This looks pretty nice. Oh, interesting little terminals. Must have some underground system to get you there, huh? Huh. Cool. I like how those are interesting. So you probably don't need a pushback. Those things just kind of go out of the way, and you can be on your merry way as a pilot. That's interesting. Ah, rats. Clean up that default grass, man. That's nice. That looks nice. Thanks, Rob. And that's where we're heading to. No, yeah, Geneva. Okay. Here's another one. Rob is sharing. Yeah, now I did see this. This was the one I think it again looks pretty nice for a freeware. So that's a good combo. I think I'm going to install both of those and do a little practice flying. What do we have? Middle of February? Is that kind of when things shake out there? Looks like a star duck. Yeah. TWA 390 cleared to dock on platform 5. Yeah. Make it so, number one. Rob confirms middle of February. So I've got a month. I look forward to becoming familiar with that airspace. That'll be good. 26 miles to Avenel. Then again at Avenel, outbound Big Sur, and we'll also um, brief the arrival. And we'll be out of there on a 300 heading, which is pretty much what we have. Blue Fox! Oh, Kathy, you just made my night being here. So nice to see you, my dear. I will report that your husband has been a complete gentleman the entire time. Although he did offer to arrest me at one point for missing my VOR turn. But hey, by the way, nice shots that you've been putting in the propeller heads there of you and Mike buzzing around and hauling baked goods here and there and everywhere. I love seeing those DC-3 shots. Super cool. Keep that up, you guys. The couple that flies together stays together. Mike behaved? Yeah, well, I know, hard to believe, right? So maybe we should be concerned. Maybe we should be concerned. Oh, goodness sakes. Have you guys dried out yet up there in BC? Are you still underwater? Uh-oh. Now I've got a domestic dispute here at the Fox household. Right out for the most part, just in time for forest fire season, right? In a month, right? You guys will get lots of snow and rain this time of year, obviously. And hopefully things will kind of mellow out a little bit. Tuba's thinking that's the grooviest route, and we're gonna find out of Amman. Okay, just in time for spring flooding. Yeah, that's true. I guess you're right. You're right, Mike. That's us too. Lots of snow in the mountains, and then she starts to warm up. Yuck, snow. We had a little bit of that, a little bit of snow today here in town. It just couldn't quite decide if it wanted to snow. So, like, I think we had a total of about, oh shoot, I don't know, 20 flakes. Something's going on here, you guys. We are like, I just noticed this. We're like ultra slow for some reason. And I don't know why. I'm kicking my EPR back up. I don't know what's going on here. Flaps are up, gear is up, and indicating, but we're making absolutely like no airspeed right now. What in the world? We're not super pitchy, so it's, I mean, a little bit, but not bad. But all of a sudden, boy, we are just creeping along here at 200, like Mach decimal Jeez, like not even point 0.7 there. I wonder what's happening here. All right, let's take a look. All my power looks good. All this stuff is fine. It's not something crazy like I didn't deploy the. It's really strange, guys. Boy, I'm at a loss here. So let's see. It's starting to creep back up. Maybe I just pulled the power back just a little too much. Blue Fox is out of here. All right. Well, Kathy, thanks again for stopping by. It was always, as always, it's awesome to talk to you. And yeah, take care. Take care of that old man of yours. You're way too good for him. Yeah, maybe, you know what, Tuba? That's true. I guess I didn't think about that, but that might be the case. So let's do this. I don't really show anything, but that's a very good. All right, we're going to turn on the engine anti-icing and the cowl. We're going to go ahead and turn on the wing anti-icing. Let's just see if that shakes off anything there. She's an Army wife. She was regulation issued to my kid. Oh man, Mike, you're so sleeping on the couch again. Royal Jordanian is your best Arabian livery. What's the call sign in the ICAO code for that? I've never slept on the couch. I'm gonna see if do we have a. Oh, we do. All right, we've got a Royal Jordanian 747 for the Felis. Currently being downloaded. Do we have, though, this might complicate things. It's not a cargo plane though, is it? It's a passenger plane, so it's a fictional. There's a fictional Royal Jordanian cargo. Yeah. As much as I do really like the A300, I think I gotta go with that. I'm gonna go with that 7.4. You don't have the A310, so you might take the Felis instead of paying for the A310. Tuba Flight says that's not a bad compromise, my friend. If you got it, man. It's true. He's never slept on the couch, and I was issued and I was Army issued to him. All right, I stand corrected, Kathy. To our match made in heaven. Thank you, Kathy, for defending me. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what I've done. I think I've went through my turning point again. Yeah, I think I have. All right, let's do this then, my friends. So we didn't. Two things we didn't do. Oh gosh. Number one, we didn't brief the arrival. Number two, we didn't make our turn. So we're going to head now to Big Sur. While we're heading to Big Sur, I'm going to pull up the arrival, the Big Sur 3 arrival. This is really one of those nights it would have been nice to have ATC. Maybe it's better that we didn't because I am all over the freaking place. Okay, let's do it. We've got, we're coming into Big Sur, 1400. That's currently what we're tracking, which show 57 miles, so we still have a little bit of time. Then we're outbound 309 to Carmi. And then from Carmi, we're 331. We start tracking actually towards Oakland. And it looks like we need to be below 12 at Skunk. So Skunk is showing 44 from Oakland. 60 plus 18, so 78. So we'll turn at Carmine. We'll be 78 from Oakland, and we need to be down below. So we need to really be at 10,000 at 34. So 78 minus 34. Here we go, guys. Way too much Dr. Pepper. So let's say 80 minus 30. It's 50. So we need to be heading down. You know, need to be heading down here probably before Angie. Actually, what I think I'll do is I'll start the descent here at Big Sur. We were a little bit late, and I think part of it was because I was doing only about 1,200 to 1,500 feet a minute. So I'm going to start the descent down here at Big Sur, which comes up here in about 45 miles. It's about 1,700 nautical miles. Rob has the Sky Vector up. Now, let me ask you this, Rob and Tuba Flight. If I'm flying, I'm flying the 7-4. This is a pretty major event, so I'm going to be flying with, Slant Zulu, right? Are they going to be expecting all kinds of RNAV stuff? Am I better off just biting the bullet and flying the A300 or something, or the A310, and just something a little more modern, or are they cool with sneaking in a little bit of an older plane? I mean, how does that? What's your suggestions on that? Oh, yeah, the autosave Tuba Flight saying, yeah, that's true. That's true. Ask on Discord. I want to be able to say Rob Valkyrie told me it was okay to fly the Felis. Yeah. I'll check. I think, again, if you let them know ahead of time, I mean, surely they're planning on that, right? I mean, I would guess they're going to have a ton of 747s, a ton of Challengers. Can the Challenger go 1,700 miles? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Black Fox, thank you. Rob said it was okay. Rob and Kathy told me it was okay. I'm doing it. Yeah, my biggest thing is, I guess, two things. Number one, it's the first one I've ever done, so I don't want to be that guy. But secondly, I also know if it's like a big time busy event, like the last thing a controller wants after being online for 12 hours is some Yahoo that's INS only, non-RNAV. But you know what? Maybe they don't care. Okay, 309 is what will be outbound once we get to Big Sur. And yeah, looks good. Say we have a pregnant lady on board. I'm search and rescue. I can use my authority. Black Fox says, correctly I might add. I'll drink to that. Alright, 24 miles to top of drop, and we'll head on down. And yeah, it'll be a nice, beautiful little nighttime approach. Here's the only good thing about flying at night is you get to do little shots like this. So cinematic. Alright, well, Rob and Tuba, I appreciate you guys. Rob and Ben, appreciate you guys helping me plan this thing. I'm excited. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I could take the Moab non-RNAV departure to start the westbound out. Yeah, I'm guessing that we'll find a way around that. I mean, and again, I'm maybe hoping a little bit that they'll think of that and have like a preferred route, right, for slant Zulu aircraft. And maybe if they don't, maybe that's a suggestion that Rob Valkyrie could make in the Discord channel. I'll ask. I'll ask. Well, what'll it hurt? If the fallback is the A310, then, oh, hey, guess what? I must have had a little ice. I sped right up. Let's come back. Now, just in time to descend. So I want to pull back my power anyway here. $10 miles from making that turn. Now, there's nothing worse than that new guy that shows up and says, "You ought to do it this way. I know you've been doing this like for 5 or 10 years, but I've never done it, and I've got a suggestion for you." I also don't want to be that guy. Non-RNAV stars available at LSGG as well, so nothing to fear. Cool. That's the biggie, right? Because that's where the rubber meets the road. There's inbound. Yeah, that'll be fun. I look forward to that. I'll have to plan some shorter, intermediate routes around the area there for both those airports, and just kind of try to get comfortable with all the procedures, and maybe catch some ATC at some point as well. Heading select is engaged, and spin this guy around to 309. And a little past, as is tradition. Down we go. Oh boy, we're really nosing down here. Holy moly. Don't need to be 3,000 feet per minute, so let's put a little power back in. Somewhere around 2 is what I'm looking for. Probably stabilize here. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. Alright, so this leg here is 20 miles is all, and I don't know, I may not pick it up in time. And then after that, we've got to be coming towards Oakland, right? Yeah, Oakland, 1680. They're ready to go. This will be another one that I just hand fly here at some point. There we go. There comes the needle. We weren't too far off. 10 miles. 10 miles to go. It's a turn to 331. Right about there. Good, very good. Bob says I'll get a nice briefing package. Cool. I could do one of the charted visual approaches. Oh, that'd be okay too. I wouldn't mind that. Mind that a bit. Now we're only doing about 1,200 feet a minute. This is what got us in trouble heading into San Diego. Let's try to get it down closer to 2,000 feet per minute or so. 16. Yeah, but that'll be good homework. The next 3 weeks, flying into and out of those places. That'll be good. I'll enjoy that. Enjoy that. making the turn, swapping over to Oakland. Any luck, we're semi-close. Hey, not bad. That's the best one of the night right there. Whoops, girls. All right, the last thing now I need to put in is actually the ILS 28 left or 28 right. I'll take 28. It doesn't matter. I'll take 28 left here. You just do a D80 to make sure something's not crazy happening here at San Fran. Had that reverse day the other day where they landed from the north to south and west to east. That was kind of cool. Landing 28 left, 28 right. Yep, that's us. It's 300 at 12. There are a few at 400, so it might be kind of interesting. 3022 is the altimeter. Set that. Back up. Okay. That will work. Still not descending like I wish I could, but that's okay. We did start early enough, I hope. Gosh, I don't know. Need to be when we're 44 out, so we've got like 30 miles to lose. Geez, we're going to be way too high again. 30 miles to lose 15,000 feet. That ain't copacetic, my friends. Okay, so the boards are out. And yes, 5,000 feet per minute until we get back on track. This will mellow a little bit, but it'll be every bit of probably 3,000 by the time it's said and done. Start to see some of the lights, the towns around San Fran. Yeah, 30-degree down bubble. That's right. Arr, arr. So while I got a minute, let's pull back to 220 here as well. Did not manage my descents very well in either case today, did I? Right. Anyway, back to business here. 109.55 is going to be the localizer frequency. And that top altitude is 3,100. That's the transition altitude here. That is set, so we'll keep our eyeball on two things. We want to be, when this says 44, we want to be down below 12. So we've got 9,000. 9 times 3 is 27. And yeah. And we're going to be close. We're going to be close. So we light the candles now along the runway, baking with candles, or baking with the candle in it on each side. Yeah, that would be good. Little cupcakes along the sides. I like that. I like that idea, Black Fox. That's a good one. And a little bit of a crosswind here, aren't we, you guys? So more or less on course. All right, 14 to go, and 5.5 to lose. 5 times 3 is 15. We're getting closer. Like a 3,500 foot per minute descent rate to get you down where you need to be, right? 4 to go. 11 to do it. We're going to be, with the speed brakes, we're going to be pretty doggone close, you guys. So I'll take that. I will take that. I've really got to look at my descent calculations again here. I've not even been close today, so. Alright, I think we're close enough here, guys. We'll go ahead and pull those off. That'll mellow our descent ever so slightly. And yeah, we'll just keep it coming down here to 3,001. Oh, there we go. Now we're only doing 11 again. Throw some slats out, see if that helps us a little bit here. This has been a curious aircraft tonight. I'm basically at idle descent and struggling to get 2,000 feet per minute in indicated airspeed mode. I could pop it into vertical speed mode, I guess, but I do prefer, they do like IAS mode. It's just much easier to control. Go flaps 5. That'll help us out a little bit here. Get close enough now. I'm actually gonna do this too. I'm gonna pop it into. I'll hold off for just a second. When we get to 16 DME, then we turn 330 and intercept the localizer. Have that set ready to go. We're looking good. And if we see the airport before that, then I will definitely kick the autopilot off and we'll bring it on in here. Probably set the flight director to show me what I've got. Yeah, approach here. Alright, there's 10,000 and we were at 44. That's good, actually. That's really good. We actually managed to be down even a little bit earlier than we needed to. That's awesome. Our speed's looking good here, so let's do this. Let's go ending lights, taxi, off lights. I'm going to put the logo light on here. We're going to go auto brakes to medium. Make sure our speed brake is up. It is. Okay, we're doing really good, guys. Really good. Do this. Let's change. Let's go over to 18 or 1680 here, and yeah, so we're tracking inbound. I'm going to stay on heading mode here. Current heading, not the 330 that we need here in just a second. So heading mode is on. We're going to switch over to the localizer frequency, and we are going to set .284 our course, and we're just going to wait for that to come in and we'll fly that baby in. That'll be good. Good. In fact, I think we're going to do this. Yeah, I'm ready to fly, guys. I'm ready to fly. Here's where it should get interesting, boys and girls. Trying to get down to 3,100. And that is 12 miles from San Francisco. So I am tracking that localizer. I've got plenty of time, 20 miles to lose 4,000, so we're in good shape. I'm going to go ahead and arrest my descent rate just a little bit here. How about 1,000 feet per minute as opposed to 15?
Susie.
Them's my shoes has arrived. Hello, Kevin. You heard I was hand flying the 727. He had to come by, right? Pretty lights, yeah. San Francisco area. Don't quite have the airport itself, but the bay is starting to get outlined a little bit here. Welcome aboard. Skull. Black Box has a suggestion for an additional potential bot message. Okay. Proud member of the Kathy Baking and Eating Club. I like that. Oh, hey, there's our low-level clouds that we could run into, down to 2,500. That's fun. How well can we fly the instruments here? You guys have all seen that. Saw that at my last stream at Key West, how badly I did. And the winds are a little gusty here too, so it could be a challenge. We're doing okay. Speed's looking good. No localizer just yet. And we want to turn to that heading when we are at 16 DME. I plan on flying. We do have the instrument approach locked in. I plan on flying that, regardless of our visibility situation. So be ready. Set track IR. See how I'm doing. Life is good. Just in case we need you. There is a glide slope. That's good. Just about down to that initial altitude of 3,100. Whoa, I trimmed a little too much there, didn't I? Go. Expecting the localizer here anytime now. About 20 DME. At San Diego, it was about 22. So hopefully we've got 1,000 to go and about 7 miles. So we're really in good shape there. Still in the soup. Here, yep. There's 1,000 to go. There's our localizer. Very nice. I'm going to attempt to level at 3,100 and intercept this and hand fly this approach into San Francisco. What could possibly go wrong? You know what I do need to do though is I need to look at this landing. All right, 123 laps 30 arrival. That I think we can do. Good power setting right now. San Francisco traffic, Western 816 is 20 miles to the south of the field, inbound runway 28 left. San Francisco traffic. This is supposed to be down to about 2,500. So if we can keep it fairly stable and on track here. Shape. Oh, hey, there we go. We popped right out. Nice. There is our airfield. All right. There, we're through the altitude here, so let's go ahead and trim up here. Try to hold. We're a little bit low, but I'm going to make this turn also. We're maybe a little early. I think we can make it and try to get speed down to about 180. till about 5. Okay, there we go. We're on that. Flaps 5. Lights are on. Oh, pitching up like a big dog. We don't need that. Comes a localizer. 28 left, approach. We are very low. No, not very low, but we're a little low. Flaps 10. Try to correct here. Just try to hold our altitude here. I'm kind of bubbling with the flaps. It's one thing I'm still getting a feel for with this honeycomb yoke is just how much like counter pressure I need to put in as flaps are being deployed and things like that to keep it leveled off. Struggling a bit with it, being honest, but we'll be all right. We'll get there. I can stay here at about 2,000 until I intercept the localizer. I think that'll be just right. I'd like to be fully configured 7 if possible. No later than 4. Still dropping altitude. I don't want that. Flaps 20 coming in. And a little bit of lift with those flaps coming out. So just trying to push forward on the yoke ever so slightly just to kind of keep things where they're at. Add a little power. Speed looks really good right now. I like that, but I want to hold my altitude. I'm not doing a good job of that. Way too low. Still descending. Still descending. It just does not want to hold altitude. 800 feet lower than what I should be right now. Lined up with the wrong runway. This is pretty much a clinic. Final notch of flaps, yep, and gear. Down. Getting slow, getting slow, getting slow. Come on, baby. Yep, that's the problem in this plane. You get low and you get leveled out, you get slow, you got no room to recover. It's not the speediest plane in the world as far as like, you know, getting back up to where you want to be. Alright, well, we're leveled out here. This will have to work. We're on the localizer. San Francisco traffic, Western 816 is on a 7-mile final, 28 left. San Francisco traffic. Alright, all the lights are on, speed brake is, or auto brake is set, gear down 3 green. We're established. Comes the glide slope finally. Finally. Better late than never. It's windy and I'm getting blown around. Wind is coming off our right hand side. It's our glide slope. Feels like a little bit of fog just crept in here, of course. And now I'm getting too fast. And I'm high. Alright, so I've really done a good job of overcompensating. Correct, we'll be okay. Got some time here. Go around is a right-hand turning climb, by the way. We have to.
1,000.
Check. Alright, that looks a little better. A little bit low, yep. It was an absolutely horrible approach, but the landing ended up being pretty good. And what's that? Yep. I'll take that. I'll take that landing. And for a hand-flown approach, I mean, that's going to happen, right? It's just the nature of the beast. Nature of the beast. All right. We're off here. And is this Echo? Okay. San Francisco traffic. Western 816 is clear of 28 left at Echo and straight into the gate. San Francisco. Yep. Take any of these.
Good job.
Hey, thank you, whoever that is. Off, off. Off, off. Hey, ho. Hang on. Let's actually find a gate. I need to do just a couple things first here. We'll go over to this terminal so I have a minute to collect myself.
With you.
Guys are having way too much fun with that. I love it. Alright, so let's come in here. Let's find a gate at this terminal. We got some other dudes over here as well. That'll work. Oh, I never did turn my radar on, did I? My weather radar. That's all good. That's disarmed. You can hear the APU spooling up. That's cool. Gonna need it. Off lights, strobe can come off. ALT, and how about this guy right here? This guy looks like he needs some business. This'll work. Nice, turn that off. And where are we at, buddy? Come this way a little, okay. I can. What's that? Yeah, we good? We're close? We're close, aren't we? I gave him a little heart attack there with the overspeed. Alright, let's set this back over here, and I should have this going a little sooner. Are we not? There. Jump here to APU power, and then we can shut things down. Beautiful. Welcome to San Francisco, you guys. That was fun. I'm really looking forward to Mr. X's San Francisco Definitive, but I tell you what, this is one of the best freeware airports that there is. I mean, holy moly, it is really, really nice. Ha ha. You hold your altitude, I'll check my attitude, Black Buck said. Ooh, man, there's a rampant cookie rolling on the runway. Gotcha, man, gotcha. I heard there was danger, wanted to provide an eyewitness testimony to the carnage, then, as my shoe said. Tuba flight, the butter, you know, wasn't half bad, I think. Like I say, I would give the whole thing at best a C- just because of how bad the approach was. But the landing itself, let's see. Ooh, 89. Yeah, that was pretty good. 112, my landing speed. That seems slower. I was supposed to be 123, but when you come in that flat, I guess it's easy to put it down smooth. But hey, I'll take it. We made some more spider webs here on the West Coast, which was what we were hoping to do. And yeah, overall, just had a ton of fun. Let's see here. Rob Valkyrie, shout out the with you. Yeah, radar, the old school. We don't need weather radar. We can spot the bunny in the clouds. Oh, you guys. Well, hey, I tell you what. The night was really awesome. You know what? I had a couple of guys. It looks like Jazz Hands came in and pushed the follow button. Maybe that was when I was away. Jazz Hands, if you're still here, thank you. Welcome. And appreciate the follow. Hopefully you'll stop by again. Hopefully tomorrow. We've got a giveaway tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 1 o'clock Zulu. And I would love to have you along. We're going to fly an international flight in the Level Up 737. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to be going from London Gatwick, over to Innsbruck, Austria. So hopefully you can join us there again. It'll be a 6 o'clock stream with a $25 gift card giveaway involved as well. Tuba, I was just about to thank you for the flight. Appreciate you hanging up. Black Fox is gonna wrap up and head to supper. I'm gonna do the same thing. But Tuba, thanks for flying. Rob, thanks for hanging out. Good fixings. Them's my shoes as well. Thank you guys. Really, like I say, really appreciate you being here again. And yeah, it was a heck of a day. But this is a great way to kind of wrap things up. So I'm gonna call it good. I do think though we have some awesome choices of other people that are streaming. So let's spread the love. While I pull that up, I'm gonna tell you. Let's do one more thing here. My schedule beyond Thursday, by the way, we will be back rocking and rolling Saturday. We're going to do another triple play Saturday. We're going to do the Raleigh-Richmond run. That's a 5 o'clock Mountain Time start. That's midnight Zulu. We're going to go. We're going to fly the King Air 350, the Piper Navajo, and the Islander, the Nimbus Islander. We're going to dust that baby off. 3 short hops. Should be a lot of fun. Hopefully you can join us on Saturday. And then a week from yesterday, Operation Deep Freeze. We're going to be flying Denver to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Potentially, I've got the MD-80 scheduled, but that might be a good time to break out the 747 for a little practice flight. I don't know. We'll have to see. So hopefully you can join us for those. Again, if you are here lurking and new to the channel, I do this on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, starting at around 6 o'clock or so, about midnight or 1 o'clock Zulu. And anyway, I post all the details on my Discord channel. You've seen the invite come around, hopefully, and I would love to connect with you there. But also, I do have in the Twitch show notes, the about notes there, I do also have my rough schedule. So would love to have you around for any of those events. All right, that's enough chit chat and wrap up. I'm going to send you over to Slanty. Let's go see. He's doing his river run stuff. Let's go toss him some raid emotes, some fire breathing dragons, and have some fun over there for a little bit. Take care, guys. Have a great night. God bless.